Hi, it's Beck here from Hello, my name is Beck, popping in today to show you a swap that I did with some friends. We did a 30 days of mindfulness swap. Now my swap was going to Prajakta in India, and so I've made these beautiful little envelopes here with my Cricut, and so I printed the bow on my printer, and then the Cricut then cut the outline of the envelope, so I was able to then fold the envelope and put it together, and then put all of these beautiful little tags with 30 days of mindfulness suggestions on. So I spent the time in punching out all of the holes, and I've done it's like a crochet thread just through the top, and then I'm showing you once again all the millions of envelopes that I ended up folding. There's not millions, there's 30 because it's a 30-day of mindfulness swap. So like I said, mine's going to Prajakta. So I've got loads of suggestions. That one is gather with your friend, or whether it's in person or on a Zoom. And so this one wouldn't fit in one of my little envelopes, so I had to just trim it up quickly to be able to tuck it in all the way and then fold over the top edge. And so I'm going to go through all of them with you because I think that there's some really good suggestions in here and you might find something useful. Other than that one, I didn't obviously want to show you that one. Okay, I'm hoping I show you the rest. Make some embellishments. There we go. So for those of you that are crafty, you might want to make some embellishments to be mindful and take your mind off of things. Drink a herbal tea. So I've included an organic green tea for her and popped that one into that envelope. I can't believe I took the second one. And so say a prayer with any worries that you have and trust in God that He will hear you, basically, is what I was writing on that one. So I know that Prajakta has faith like I do. That one there says listen to a meditation. Then this one is make a vision board or master board. So if you don't know what those are, Vivian has a video on those recently. That one says watch some funny baby or cat videos. I know that Prajakta watches baby videos because on her stories in Instagram she shares lots of funny videos. So these are some planner stickers that I picked up from Kmart, and this one here says use these stickers on a journal page, so she could use them in a bullet journal or however she wants. There's lots and lots of lovely stickers in that set, so I'm hoping she was able to use some of those. So even though it's a mindfulness swap, I wanted to also include some goodies for her along the way. So, and I hope she liked them and got to use them. She has actually received this swap. So it was, I think, did we do this in January? That one says take a walk. I still can't believe I didn't even show you that second tag. Oh well, hopefully at some point we might be able to see what it said. That one says listen to a happy song. And so I really enjoyed this task because it was mindful in itself. That one's read a book. In the sense of actually sitting and folding the envelopes and thinking of suggestions. What's your favourite film? So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, and coming up with suggestions for someone else actually made me realise that I could do it myself. So that one there said watch the clouds go by or stargaze. That one there is play with your watercolours. Now Prajakta does play with watercolours quite regularly. That one says hug your dad and tell him how much he means to you. So Prajakta lives with her dad, if you guys don't know. This one's take a nap or lie down for 10 minutes. Now lying down for 10 minutes in case people can't nap throughout the day, I just thought that that's quite a good one. Watch a flickering candle. So I find that really relaxing. use a face mask on this one. So this is a face mask that I have gifted as well, like a panda face mask. So I thought that was quite cute. And yes, so a lot of these prompts are specifically for Prajakta, so I really enjoyed doing this one. A sweet treat for you. I wanted to put that one aside with that envelope because I still had to get the sweet treat. This one here says make a smoothie or breakfast bowl, and so I printed out a recipe from the Good Food website for this smoothie bowl here. I think it's just a tropical breakfast bowl that she could make, and I thought it was quite good because I imagined that she'd have all those fruits like mango, and there was coconut included and things like that. So I think, yeah, that was definitely one that I thought that P would definitely be able to use, and I'm sure she definitely is a healthy eater, because whenever I've seen her Instagram stories, she always has the most beautiful food selections. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys can take some of these things away and practice them for yourself, because it's very important that we all practice self-care and mindfulness, because we can't look after the ones around us if we don't look after ourselves. Okay, so the next one is go to a scent that you love and take a few deep breaths. So this is something I really like to do. Like, I love the smell of coffee, so that's nice. I'll just occasionally open up my husband's coffee jar and have a sniff. So the one that you saw me put in, it was have an upbeat solo dance party. That was kind of cool. The one that I just did there was a sunset or sunrise. This one here, I find that P probably would find that one quite hard. Digital detox for like 24 hours off of Instagram and Facebook and things. So you'll have to let me know if you like any of these. Now, so this one here is lay on the floor with your legs up the wall. There are lots and lots of benefits. So relaxation, and it's also great for circulation. It's great for swollen or cramped feet and legs. It stretches out your lower hamstrings, your hamstrings and your lower back. It relieves back tension and pelvic floor relaxation. So yeah, it's actually really good to sit with your legs up the wall, and it's, yeah, I think it's fabulous for your circulation to actually and I think it relaxes your heart, because your heart's not pumping so much, because it's the blood's coming back to the heart quite easily from your legs. So yeah, anyway, so this next one is find things to take rubbings of and make a background. So I found this quite an interesting mindfulness one, because a lot of these I looked up myself. So that's how this project actually then becomes mindful, because you actually are searching out things for mindfulness for yourself. So I have this little coin here. It's a penny, an Australian penny from a long, long time ago. And it has a beautiful kangaroo on and the queen on the other side. So I wanted to take a rubbing of the kangaroo and send that through to Prajakta. I'm not sure what she would have done with that. She probably has thrown it away, but I just thought it was kind of cool just to see whether she would be able to use it in anything, maybe in her journal, cut it out and see the kangaroo. How cute. 1951, there you go. That's how old it is. I'd probably say that and then somebody's going to say that's not old. So those are the ones left. These are ones that I needed to actually work on. This is basically what happens with the envelopes that you can see. So my computer prints out the actual design on the envelope, and then you can the other ones, the other envelopes that you saw, I actually was able to put that into my Cricut, and it would then cut out the envelope. But because I needed this one to be a lot bigger, I had this one, I was just cutting out the shape of the envelope for myself on this one. So I think this is the write a letter one, because I wanted to include some letter writing paper. So takes me a while to fold that one. Sorry for the bump of the camera, even though this was back in January, and I'm only just doing a voiceover for it now. Yeah, probably not good. I guess we all have stuff filmed on our SD cards. Now, I found that the envelope punch board didn't like the printer paper, having to actually punch round circles on the printer paper, so I had to then take my scissors to round off the corners myself. So I'm using double-sided tape to stick the envelope together, and I'm just doing it on both edges, so because that edge there that you can see I'm peeling would actually stick into the middle of that paper. So by doing both edges, it just really solidifies the stick of the double-sided tape. I didn't want it to be an envelope that was more of a tunnel. So yeah, and I think I come in with letter writing paper from M Loves Pink Stationery. This is her Gerbera, her pink Gerbera paper. So this is designed by Emma Lou Loves and M Loves Pink Stationery. And so I printed a few pages out for P, and I folded them and popped them into the envelope just here. And it fit perfectly into the envelope there with the bow on. I was quite lucky, otherwise I would have had to have found a smaller envelope to do. And then I stuck the actual prompt on there with a piece of washi tape. So the prompt itself was either to write a letter to a friend or write a letter to herself. Now I apologize here, this is after I think I had my lunch and I went off to do something, and I came back to find somebody sat on my desk, so I wanted to carry on filming. So I've just shown you there a colouring sheet that I have picked out from one of my colouring books for P. I really like the bird, and so the prompt on this one is spend a morning colouring in, so that you don't do anything else. So the last two that I had to do was the affirmation pills and a sweet treat for her. So the affirmation pills is something that I have done before. I did for a friend, Jo. She's a local friend, and I go to retreat with Jo on a yearly basis. So they are pills, these little capsules here. They are empty, and you purchase them from the pharmacist or the chemist. You can actually just purchase them over the counter, and they've never had anything in them, and they are just basically gel capsules, and they're big, so that I could fit these messages inside. And so it just is like a daily pill that P could open up and get an affirmation from. So, and I spent the time here writing out affirmations and lovely quotes and things to send in these pills. If you want to read them all, because I don't go through them all, you'll have to rewind a little bit and pause the video so that you can actually read them. And so all you do is you take and make sure it's a thin paper. So yeah, I did this on just like a grid paper that I have, like a pad of grid paper. And then you literally just roll the paper up and then slide it into the capsule. And then the green capsule lid pops onto the top. And so I've got a little kind of test tube there on the right hand side that I'm putting them into. So I'm hoping that you like this idea. You'll have to leave me a comment below what your favourite prompt is, and if there are any prompts here that you've never thought of doing before as a mindfulness technique, and if there's anything that you will try. So I ended up doing lots and lots of pills, and I put them all into that plastic tube with the silver caps on either end. And so then I've just tucked in the thread there to hold the label on. So I was really, really happy with that one. And now, so this is the sweet treats. So I did this the next day because I went out and purchased these treats. They are Lindt chocolate squares. So you've got the caramel one there, just it's like a caramel filling, and then the sea salt caramel in the dark chocolate. So I gave her, I think it was a few of each, and because they were squares, it was absolutely perfect to put into the envelope. So yeah, I think that there was either 2 on each side or 3 on each side, and it worked perfectly. Maybe it was only 2. Sorry. So yeah, so in total 4 for her. And yeah, I was hoping. I don't know how they survived, if they did survive or not, because obviously India is quite a hot country, so I'm hoping that they didn't melt on the way. However, Australia does add wax to its chocolate over here because we are also a hot country, and we don't like they don't like the chocolate melting. It's why Cadbury's doesn't taste as nice as what it does in the UK. So here's me, I'm just going through all my envelopes. I labelled them with a pink marker, and here we go. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave me a comment below if you like any of the prompts, and if you are planning on using any of the prompts yourself. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!